in anticipation of some new music and live gigs, I've started messing around with this cool little thing, which is from Soma, and it's the Illuminator, which allows me to map CV signals via this device to control LED lighting. So I'm thinking of building some kind of big panels with LED lights that can be controlled, which will be in time with the music. So when you press on this thing, it will obviously trigger the LEDs, but you can also send kind of control voltage to it to actually sort of make it pulse, or use LFOs to do things like that as well. So it's pretty cool. Here's version 1 of the light box. This is the thing I'm going to use to have on stage, illuminated by some LEDs which are going to go inside, and then be controlled by the Soma Illuminator. I don't have any wood cutting tools, so I got each of these panels from a huge, great big flat panel at B&Q. They then chopped it down into smaller sections. Probably doesn't need to be this deep, but they can't do anything smaller than 400 when they're cutting the panels. Don't know why. So they are quite deep. I've ordered some clear acrylic, kind of white, they call it opal. I've ordered a couple of those just to kind of stick on the front, so that will kind of go across here. The LEDs are 2 meters in length, so they will kind of fit around the edge on the inside, hopefully just stick on, and then the cable will trail back to the Soma Illuminator. I'm going to spray the inside of each box white and on the outside black. So yeah, that's the update for this. The next update will be after I've sprayed the internal bits, put the LED lighting in, just to see what it looks like when it's then being triggered and illuminated, and then I've got another 5 to build. Here's the finished result. I've only built 2 because I only had 2 pieces of acrylic. I've got the other one under my desk, so still another 3 to build and put acrylic on. Inside, pretty simple, just a box, LED strip around the edge. I've been playing around with how close have the LED to the front. If they're slightly back, you get a kind of, for me, you get a better light when it gets emitted. That one you can see is very close to the edge, and it kind of gives you a different effect. I also think I need to buy some slightly brighter or brilliant white LEDs, because these are kind of warm. And what I've done is I've mapped, you can see there, that's the plug-in inside Ableton, which is one of the CV instruments, and I'm using an envelope, because the envelope you can actually sort of change the decay, whether you want it to be really short or whether you want it to actually sort of like release a little bit, and that controls the voltage. Obviously going into the Soma Illuminator, which is there, and then when I hit play in Ableton, you get this. So hopefully you get the idea.